On February 10, 2025, a series of earthquakes jolted the San Bernardino region of Southern California. The first and strongest tremor, measuring a magnitude of 3.6, struck at 9:44 a.m. PST. Its epicenter was located 7 kilometers from San Bernardino at a depth of approximately 4.6 miles. This initial earthquake was followed by 2 smaller tremors in close succession. The second, a magnitude 3.0, occurred just minutes later at 9:47 a.m. PST. Its epicenter was near the first quake, originating at a depth of about 4.5 miles. The third earthquake, a magnitude 3.5, struck later that evening at 9:58 p.m. PST, centered 2 miles from Highland and 3 miles from Lake Arrowhead. These tremors created a shaky day for residents in San Bernardino and surrounding communities. Reports of light shaking came from San Bernardino and Riverside, with weaker shaking felt in Ontario. Further out, residents in Victorville and Hesperia also reported feeling the tremors. Despite the unsettling experience, initial reports on February 10 indicated no immediate injuries or damages in the affected areas. However, the event served as a stark reminder of the ever-present seismic risk in California. For many, the earthquakes prompted a wave of concern and a renewed focus on emergency preparedness. Social media platforms buzzed with residents sharing their experiences. Some described the shaking as a sudden jolt or a rolling motion lasting a few seconds. Others recounted the sound of their homes creaking and objects rattling on shelves. The earthquakes also sparked conversations about earthquake safety measures in homes, workplaces, and schools. Local authorities used the opportunity to remind residents of essential preparedness steps, such as securing heavy objects, creating family communication plans, and having emergency kits readily available. Dr. Dorothy Chen Maynard, a seismologist at Cal State San Bernardino, experienced the earthquakes firsthand. She shared her personal account with students, using the events as a real-time lesson in earthquake preparedness. Dr. Chen Maynard emphasized the importance of understanding the science behind earthquakes and taking proactive steps to mitigate risks. According to the U.S. Geological Survey, the California-Nevada region experiences an average of 234 earthquakes with magnitudes between 3.0 and 4.0 each year. While these smaller earthquakes are relatively common, California also faces the constant threat of larger, more destructive earthquakes along major fault lines like the San Andreas. The recent earthquakes near San Bernardino, while relatively minor, highlight the need for ongoing research, preparedness efforts, and a culture of earthquake awareness throughout the state. Earthquakes are an inherent part of life in California. While we cannot predict when or where the next one will strike, we can take steps to protect ourselves, our families, and our communities. By understanding the risks and taking appropriate precautions, we can minimize the potential impact of these natural events. Simple steps such as securing heavy furniture, developing a family communication plan, and assembling an emergency kit can make a significant difference in an earthquake. Regularly practicing earthquake drills at home, school, and work can help to instill a sense of preparedness and ensure a coordinated response in the event of a larger earthquake. Earthquake preparedness is not just the responsibility of individuals, it requires a collective effort from government agencies, emergency responders, educators, and community organizations. By working together, we can create a more resilient California, prepared to face the challenges of living in earthquake country.